What is going on, YouTube? Well, the day has finally come to where the Vulcan Omni Pro 220 is broken. Yes, that's right, I said broken. Harbor Freight haters, knock yourselves out. Lincoln and Miller guys, rage on, man. It's finally broken. It's not broken all the way, though. That's the sad part. Well, not necessarily the sad part. But anyway, so let's show you what happened here before I go to the actual machine itself. So, this little guy here, which we'll get to in a video later on, needed a bracket. So, I had gone to McClendon's to get a bracket, and I forgot to get a bracket, so rather than go back to the store, I thought I would make one. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. Let me get you guys up in here. The screws are temporary. I just put that in to mock that up. So I started my weld here, and everything was looking good, and then it stopped. I thought, what the heck? So I thought, well, rather than rerun over this, I'll start in here, and I'll come over and I'll tie into this weld here. So I start on the other side. Actually, I put two tacks there first. So I ran over my tack, I got it right about here, and it stopped again. So, with further investigation, first I checked all my settings in the machine itself, thinking rather than it being the welder, it might have been the welder, but it wasn't the welder this time. So anyway, let me grab some stuff here. I used it a year ago, spot welding some stuff, and it worked actually pretty awesome. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys what I was spot welding. The neighbor had me do a project for him here, and this isn't what I was welding on there. This is just what I was practicing with. So I was spot welding these little guys on the steel to simulate a car floor. These weren't what I was welding on there, and that's way thicker than a car floor. So that's where the spot weld function in this particular application came in really handy. So I did that, and that worked out well. And then I repaired I shouldn't say repaired, but I permatized the handles on one of my generators because it was bolted on, and every time you use it would flex. So that's the last two times I've used this welder. So yesterday I go to do this bracket. I'm going to turn this on, so it's probably going to get noisy in here, but I want to show you what's going on. So I go to weld this bracket, and come to find out it's not working fully. Thinking maybe the job was too big for 110 or 120, I plugged it into 240 to see if that would cure anything. That didn't cure anything. I kept going through menus. I did so-called factory hard resets. That didn't make any difference. So I'll show you what's going on with the screen here. So I'll bring you over here. This is your spot weld function. Well, that's not the function, but that's the indicator. And I have that off. And this is not the exact settings I had, but this is what's it's set at right now. So I was playing around. Now here's to show you what happened here. I'll back up here a little bit. So you go to this. You go to weld, and we'll weld for about 3 seconds. Oh look, we're welding, and then it shuts off. What? So I check everything, come back, start to weld again, and it welds for about 3 seconds, and then it shuts off. One more time. All for 3 seconds, and then it shuts off. Now, understanding that I don't have any wire going through this right now, some machines, if they don't detect voltage or current, they'll shut down. But I was actually in the middle of a weld when it stopped. Like I said, I've gone through the screens, the memories, tried to clear everything out, and it's just not doing it. Took the cover off to see if there was anything obvious, and there's not. Which actually I was surprised. Looks like it's a pretty well built machine inside. So I don't know if it's a software issue or a physical issue. I'm going to guess to say it's a physical issue. But unfortunately, as we all know, with Harbor Freight stuff, you can't get them repaired, at least that I know of, and there's no information, there's no schematics, there's no nothing. So if I had a schematic, I could dig in there and find out. I found where the motor goes into the board, the motor drive, there's a transistor on the other side of the motor drive, so that probably turns the motor on and off. So I don't know if it's what's feeding that transistor, or maybe the transistor's failing. I don't know. I don't have any information. That's something I'd really like to get on Harbor Freight about, is look, I get it, nobody services, but at least have the information available to some of us, because I don't know enough about inverter welders to, you know the process. I can fix a transformer rig, but that doesn't do me any good right now. Yeah, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. Is there another one on order? Yeah, there is. I did a lot of hard thinking about whether to get red or blue, or go a little bit cheaper and try the 2-year warranty again. I did give thought to that, but unfortunately, due to different financial circumstances right now, I have to kind of plan a lot longer term than I used to could. If I wanted to buy something, I'd work a couple weekends and have the money, or have half the money or something. I don't have that option anymore. So that's something you really got to take a look at. There could be a red or blue rig coming in the future. So a lot of you out there who hate Harbor Freight can go, that's what you get for buying a Vulcan, blah, 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 blah. Well, I have red, you know. I mean, so I'm not totally, you know, I get it. It does increase my hatred for multi-process computerized welders. Just because you can't, I shouldn't say you can't trust them. It doesn't matter what brand you buy. I've seen videos on the Lincoln 210MP. Guy turned it on. I can't remember. I've seen the video. I can't remember if he turned it on, was actually welding, or if he was just showing us the screen and shut it back off to plug his apparatus in there and turn it back on, and it wouldn't turn on. I mean, it came on, the screen lit up, but nothing would load. That can happen. Zila, I can't think of his first, I want to say, it's not Bob, I can't think of, anyway, Zila, I can't think of his first name. He's hung out with Chucky 2009. He's got a welding business. His, what the heck was it? It was a, not Lincoln, it was a Miller. I think it was 2 months after his warranty, it died. At a tune of $1,100 for the board. I don't know if they, if he ever got it fixed or not. I haven't been back to see his channel. I'll have to, maybe I'll email him and see if he ever got that fixed. But I understand him. That's a lot of money. $1,100 just for a board. That's like half the price of the welder. So I don't know. Or almost half anyway. So anyway, I don't know. I might call customer service, see if I can figure this out, but I don't think it's something that can be handled externally. I don't know, maybe. My warranty's been out for 3 months, so I'm eating this one. It will still stick weld, and will probably TIG weld. I don't TIG weld with it, but I know it will TIG weld if I was going to TIG weld with it. But whatever, I have a dedicated TIG welder, no big deal. So I don't know, a little bit disappointed. I really like the machine. It's not the best machine, it's definitely not the worst. What it is it's convenient. 120, 240, portable, so that's what's got me hooked up here. And I imagine you kind of get addicted to that. It's like, you know, sure, I like the big red down there, but the big red is for like just stuff inside the garage. You want to go do a job, like last year I went a couple doors down here and did some work for my neighbor. I can't do that with Big Red. I can't do that with my Hobart because it's only 240, so that actually worked out pretty good. So a love-hate relationship with these multi-process inverter computerized, yeah. So anyway, that's what I got. One should be here in 2 weeks. I'm going to hold on to this, and I'm going to start digging around and see if I can't find some type of information, you know, schematic on it. Maybe I'll call Harbor Freight, see if they've got it. I doubt they'll send me anything or they got any, but someone has to have some type of information for this somewhere. Or get in contact with somebody that knows these type of welders and see if I can't learn a few things to look at. If I had some, you know, a diagram of voltages and schematics and stuff, I could probably figure it out myself. But they give you a block diagram that doesn't tell you anything. It shows motor, it shows some diodes, and that's it. I know I need actual values and voltages where they're supposed to be and what should be doing what, but I don't know. So if you guys know anything, let me know. And with that, you guys have fun with this one. I'm a little disappointed. It's not fully broken, which is nice, but it's kind of, I mean, that's a chance you take when you buy something like this, no matter what brand it is. At least if it was the other two brands, you can take it to the weld shop and they can either fix it or send it out or get you the part or whatever. Where this, you eat it, you know. So, but I had to do a lot of thinking about that. But everybody's got different financial situations, and mine right now just isn't going to be able to fork out another extra $500. But we'll look into blue or red here in the not too hopefully not too distant future. It might be a year. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, with that, you guys take care. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you've had problems with your 220 or if it's still working, let me know. I'd like to hear about that. I mean, I know a few of them have failed, but everybody seems to be having pretty good luck. It is a little bit disappointing. I'm kind of sad. I really like the machine. You know, it's worked out well for me. I did a lot of stick welding with it. I like that. No TIG welding. I can TIG weld with it. I got the Lincoln for that. I did do a lot of flux core. It is my main flux core machine because it's easy. It's already easy to set up, and I don't have to switch back and forth between CO2 and or argon. I don't know, CO2. I think CO2 is for stainless, isn't it? I got my gases mixed up. Anyway, argon, CO2 mix, 20, 25, 25, whatever. I can't remember. I got 50, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't have to mess with that. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks a lot. You guys take care. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And that's all I got. If you guys got any information on that, or your machine has done similar stuff, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.